Epilogue.
Alright, so later that night, you are sharing a victory feast in the Great Hall of Tutorielle. Marion has been in tears since the emerald was destroyed. She explains that the soul trap stole her memories of her father, and she honestly had no idea what the soul spire would do as a result. Theo had manipulated her into believing the story that the presence of those carved into the spire would restore the energy. She thought that the soul trap was sharpening her sense of business acumen. So the soul trap made her forget her dad. So she offers each of you 200 gold and the latest non-soul engine model of wagon for your travels.
Huzzah! We can't get the soul engine? Is that off the table ethically? No.
And of course you all get all of the stolen items back. And she explains that those were actually stolen by Theo while you were distracted by his robot double. Meanwhile, as the festivities continue, Bob loses a drinking contest to Sir George and has passed out in the middle of a table. Avi went into a long tirade on the benefits of veganism as a large delicious turkey was served to the table.
Friggin' Avi, I swear. Ugh, hate that
Everyone
guy.
is laughing and singing, truly enjoying themselves, when suddenly everything in the room freezes, Big Fish style.
And Shao Kahn comes out of the clouds and says, "Finish them!"
To everyone!
And then Raiden says, "I don't think so."
Except for Magna. For Magna, the world is quiet, except for some distant music down the hall. What do you do?
No, the clef tangle.
Is it good music?
It's cello music. Soft cello music.
Oh, I thought it was going to be yakety sax. Just. Sorry,
Yeah, I
just
go
keeping
check
with
the music
theme.
out for sure.
Alright, well, it's Magna who's doing it because the rest of you are frozen. So I'm assuming that you're going to go to the music, right?
So yeah, Magna's like, oh, what is that?
So-
That's lovely. And she's pretty drunk. She's pretty
Alright,
drunk.
well then
so
that might
whatever.
make this even more interesting. So, sitting on a set of stairs just down the hallway, you see an ancient elven woman in an elegant black dress. She has one glass eye and the other is golden, slit kind of like a cat's eye. She's smoking a pipe and picking at her teeth with a pure black knife, her other hand magically controlling a cello on another stair, creating the music that you heard. She sees you, smiles a grin missing one too many teeth, as your grandmother says, "Hello, darling. It looks like you've had quite the adventure. Are you going to say anything to me?"
Gran. It's like looking in a mirror.
Well, yes. if only you were as beautiful as I am. She takes that black knife and starts shaving her leg with it.
Yeah.
Bet you weren't expecting this.
Now, the powers that be let me come back to visit you, darling, because I have a message for you. She takes her glass eye out, and the glass eye starts to grow until it is a crystal ball. And she stares deeply into it with her golden eye. She said, "There are points of power in this world, and it is essential that you and these companions stay together for both the benefit of each other, the safety of each other, but the safety of the entire world. And you must find these places of power, and you must destroy them. One is hidden deep beneath an arena of courage. One is trapped in time. One is in the belly of the beast. One is on the tip of the world's highest peak. One is frozen where you would least expect it. You five and only you five have been chosen. You must do this together, or each of you will die, the world will be destroyed, yada yada, you know how it goes."
I believe so.
And then she winks at you, and suddenly you are back exactly where you were, sitting in the room with all the laughing, dancing, everyone enjoying themselves.
So Magna sits there for a second and ponders. She's like, That's the 5th time I've seen Gran this week. Takes another sip.
So, Kate.
Can I just say
stories.
how happy I am that it's Magna's job to keep us all together? I think she is uniquely qualified.
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful
So,
in
Kate.
this way.
So, while you are having conversation with several of the clerks in your order, you hear Marion clear her throat, and she makes a dismissing gesture, and all of the clerics look very confused for a second, and then they walk away kind of awkwardly. And she looks at you and she goes, "Let me get right down to it. I like you. A strong, no-nonsense woman who shows her power. That's why I trusted you with a tutorial wagon, with that remote. And obviously you guys have done a great service for us, for the Kingdom of Tutorielle. And so I wanted to give you these. Now, at the risk of sounding too cryptic, this is our greatest treasure. And you'll only find out why when you need to." And she pulls a black cloth away from a cage, and inside the cage there is a canary. The canary is very strangely colored. It is, of course, mostly yellow, but it has some red and orange also mixed in there. And she also hands you a 6-inch metal cube.
Thank you. I guess. I do like the colors.
No
Very
worries.
striking.
No worries. And then she walks
And
away.
also...
All right.
Me.
Carl. Bob has woken up from his drunken stupor.
Hey, Bob.
And he walks up to you and he slaps you hard on the back. Says, "We've had some fun."
Yeah, we did. I love you, pink
don't-
unicorn man.
I didn't like you stealing.
I pick his pocket.
I guess you gotta use that character sheet
All
after.
right.
I have my character sheet already pulled up.
Hey. Yep. If you have your character sheet pulled up, go
I
ahead
will.
and do a sleight of hand
Let
check.
me make sure I'm on the right spot so I can see it when I roll it. 16.
Okay. And Bob goes, "And so I freely want to give you these." He reaches into his pouch. Damn it. And then he looks at you, and as you are holding the metal that you worked so hard to steal over and over again,
Be like, it has a good heft to it. I like it.
and his spare eye patch.
Thank you. Will this give me a pink unicorn on my face?
No, that was at the festival. Never mind, that's not
I
important.
thought pink unicorns are really...
What's important is
Okay.
I'm embracing who I am with this pink unicorn and all, and it's a symbolic thing, whatnot.
Okay. You do that, Bob. It's great. More power to you.
And then he slaps you on the back once more, shakes your hand, and goes, "Thanks for all the fun."
Hey, if you ever need more fun, Bob, or you need anything, you know where to find me.
Yes.
Side note, Brady. And he knows where to find me because I put a note and switched it with the coin in there. So if he ever needs, that has special contact information for the guild I am a part of with my uncle's military.
Right. Okay. Cool. Trilby! Avi sits down next to you and clears his throat.
Oh, for the love of this guy. I can't. Trilby just sort of looks away, sort of stares at, where his smartphone would be if they had been invented yet, and just kind of pretends not to see him.
It's an actual tablet, an actual chalk tablet.
Hey, listen.
Little chalkboard.
Okay,
Avi, so
I chose not to see you there.
listen, you were right, okay? I was a coward. And instead of addressing the spider head on, I ran away, I locked myself away from my problems. And
also you can't throw.
I gave you
Like, have you
several
ever thrown
warnings
anything
about
ever?
that, but you insisted. But that's beyond the point.
Yeah.
I want to do what I can to help you, but obviously, you know, I have a factory build, and we're going to have to figure out a new way to do this now that we don't have Theo's expertise around. But I want to do everything I can for you. Now, that my spells and that armor that I provided you with, they wouldn't last very long. But I wanted to give you these as a thank you. And he hands you 5 medallions with an insignia of a mockingbird on one, a raven on another, a shark, a weasel, and a sloth. And so what these will do is the special abilities that armor gave you, you each will be able to use those abilities once a day. And if you use them in battle, you can have it last up to 3 turns.
Do we have to hold up the medallions in front of the camera and like say any particular incantation?
So then go for it.
Fantastic. Avi, all is forgiven. All it took was a little
Well, I
bribery.
appreciate it. Now I have to go and do things. Bye!
Avi, you can be the Charlie to our angels anytime.
And Akula. So Sir George walks up to you.
I was wondering, I was like, there are no NPCs
And-
left. Who's it going to be that talks to me?
And he hands you a note saying, that lady that gave you so many problems at the festival, she wanted me to give this to you.
I open it.
And she hands you a note, and it says, "Hey, sugar. Usually I don't kiss and tell, but I have some contacts that would love to meet you. I saw you perform on that stage. You got talent. They've got money. Bring your friends to Orkspain Arena to the south. See you there, sugar. Castell." It took me a second to read. It's been a while since I've done her.
Well, do I go back to the group who I've beaten in a drinking contest?
Whatever. You would not beat me.
I don't think you could beat
Would you
Magna.
care to make another wager? And that is another thing, Carl. I believe I will have my pants back now.
Oh, I'm sure it's been past the day already. You can have your pants. Ta-da!
No, I needed a
And by the
formal
way,
return of them.
Akula is back to his
Dang
regular
right.
size.
Hey. Here are your pants, but if you want to wager on a drinking contest, I'm more than happy to do that.
Akula pours the biggest mug in the wherever we are, tavern, party, whatever it is, and drinks it all in one gulp and says, "That one does not count."
Okay? Bring it on, little man.
You know I am full size again, like 3 times your height, little man.
Oh, you'll never live it down, though.
Ha 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 ha. And we clink, and it's a freeze frame.
Standing tall on the wings of a dream.